Hey everyone, welcome to Clarity Over Chaos. This is a space to uncover your truth, see clearly, and step into your power. You ever notice lately, time doesn't feel normal anymore? Days feel fast, but life feels slow. People are exhausted, can't sleep. Relationships are collapsing out of nowhere. Old memories are resurfacing for no clear reason. You're not crazy. There's a reason ancient cultures across the world, from early mystery schools to spiritual traditions, spoke about a period called the purification of Earth, not destruction, a reset, and what many traditions later described as the 3 days of darkness was never only a physical event, it was a consciousness event. Right now, humanity is experiencing something that isn't being explained properly. Many people think the Earth is about to end. Others think it's fantasy, but both miss the deeper meaning. The 3 days of darkness does not actually mean the sun turning off. In esoteric teachings, darkness represents the collapse of false perception. Darkness symbolizes the removal of illusion. In initiation traditions, a person was placed in darkness before awakening. The darkness forced them inward because when there is no external light, you cannot rely on the outer world for identity anymore. And that is exactly what is happening collectively. Human consciousness has been operating for a long time in what is called density of matter consciousness, what many people call 3D awareness. 3D consciousness is survival based. It identifies with status, material possessions, social roles, and fear driven decision making. The mind leads, and then the soul is quiet. But 5D is not a place the earth travels to. 5D is a change in perception. The earth is not moving somewhere else in space. It is shifting frequency. And when frequency changes, anything not aligned with it destabilizes. That is why systems feel unstable. That is why institutions are breaking down. That is why people are suddenly questioning everything they once believed without knowing why. Because the level of awareness that maintained illusion is weakening. The darkness represents a period where the external world stops giving people identity. And when that happens, the inner world activates. This is why many people right now are experiencing emotional purging, anxiety without clear cause, exhaustion, vivid dreams, sudden memories, and detachment from things they once loved. It is not random. It is the psyche reorganizing. The darkness is not outside. It is when a person can no longer distract themselves. No stimulation works, no denial works, no running works. You are left alone with yourself. And many people have never actually met themselves before. The darkness is the meeting. What is collapsing is not life, it is false identity. Old roles begin dissolving. Old relationships shift or end. Jobs feel unbearable. Addictions surface. Unhealed emotions rise. People believe their life is falling apart. In reality, their consciousness is reorganizing around authenticity. 5D consciousness simply means the soul begins leading instead of the ego. It does not mean people float into the sky. It means intuition strengthens, truth becomes obvious, and dishonesty becomes intolerable. Synchronicities increase, and energy sensitivity grows. Many people suddenly cannot tolerate environments, conversations, or behaviors they once accepted easily. That is not weakness. That is perception increasing. In 3D, the mind leads and the soul is quiet. In 5D, the soul leads and the mind follows. That is why so many people feel like they no longer fit into their own lives. You are not losing yourself. You are meeting yourself. So how do you prepare? Not with fear, not with panic, not with bunkers. Preparation for this shift is internal alignment. Reduce constant simulation so your mind can become clear. Allow emotional honesty instead of suppression. Simplify your life where possible. Rest when your body asks for it. Spend time in nature. The human nervous system recalibrates through natural frequency. The preparation is stability within, because what is collapsing is not the earth, it is the illusion of who we thought we were. If the 3 days of darkness manifest in the symbolic way ancient teachings described, it will not be punishment, it will be a pause. Humanity has lived outward for thousands of years, chasing, competing, identifying with external structures. The darkness forces humanity inward, and once a person can see inward clearly, they can no longer be controlled by fear. This is not the end of the world. It is the end of unconscious living. So please align yourself, and thanks for listening. I'll catch you next time.